information buzzing through our brains, and we will not let our hearts forget the most important thing. It's love, 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 love. It's all about love, 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 love. Everything else comes down to this. Nothing any higher on the list than love.
Hey everybody, happy New Year's Eve. Happy Monday everybody. I hope you guys had a really great weekend. And today we are on Cycle Day 27. So we're nearing towards either the end of this cycle, and we're just waiting for hopefully a possible BFP or AF. And I'm just hoping and praying that we get our BFP. It'd be kind of cool, you know, to get it, you know, a New Year's BFP. So that's what we're hoping for. Last week was like terrible symptom wise, because since the last time I spoke to you all, you know, I've been having like this really horrible case of insomnia. And I don't know what it was, but I guess it just like it got a little cool last night. And so what I did is that I put on some socks, and it kept me all warm and toasty all night long, and I slept the entire night. Now I did wake up like 3 something in the morning, but I didn't have a desire to actually get up. I just switched to the other side and just went back to sleep and just slept until 5:30 a.m. So I'm so happy about that. Last night was the first night I slept all night long. But this weekend, you know, all of last week, I've just been oh my gosh, just horrible. And so yesterday I had I woke up yesterday at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I started like drinking a lot of water. And so as I was going back and forth to the bathroom and stuff, because I was like, you know, thank God for Netflix. I was watching Netflix, and when I wiped, I saw pink. And so I was like, oh man, why are we spotting already? And so that didn't last long. It happened like, and it was only when I wiped, there was like a streak of pink, and then close to the evening, it just stopped. Close to the evening of Sunday evening, it stopped. So I'm just like, okay. So this morning, since I was so well rested, I got up, took my Vitex, my B6 vitamin, and you know, I washed up and everything. And I always, before I put the progesterone cream, because you apply it twice a day. With me, I do it once in the morning and once before I go to bed, because Vitex does help, not Vitex, the progesterone cream, it does help you sleep. And so you have to, you know, when you rub it in and put it on, you got to make sure you're getting ready to lay down, because sleep is coming. So this morning I took my Vitex, took my B6, and then I did a dose of progesterone cream on my arm. I just applied on this part of my arm, all the way down to the inner part of my arm. And so yeah, because I'm just hoping against all hope, you know. Yeah, so I kind of got like a little bit weepy last night, because I was just like, you know, Lord, please, you know, 14 cycles, you know, we really want this bad. So I'm just like begging God, like, please. You know, so we really want to conceive, you know, so we can have a little one this year. I mean next year. There's only one day left. But yeah, so we're like on pins and needles. I visited my brother this weekend, and we had such an awesome time. We had like a really really great time, and I got my first hand me down, baby hand me down. Like, I'm not even pregnant yet. And you know what was so funny about this particular thing that he gave me is that I was thinking about it like the entire weekend, because I was going through some nursery ideas and some room ideas and stuff, and I was trying to figure out how do I keep Beavis and Butthead, my two cats, out of the room, because when you have animals, it's like once you get the room all situated and everything, you don't want them to be all trampling through everything and being nosy, because cats are very very curious, and I don't want them to, I just make up this word, harry it up. Because they shed. Sorry y'all, I want them to harry stuff up, and so I want to get a gate that I can like keep them out of the room, so that they don't mess with anything once we do get it set up and everything. And so I went online, and the gates are so expensive, and so I was just like, yeah, I'll probably put it on the what's that thing called, your registry. Yeah, your registry. And hopefully somebody will get it. But when I went to my brother's house, his son is gonna be 2 days after my birthday. So my birthday is January the 6th, and his birthday's on the 8th. So he was just like, do you want the baby gates? And I was just like, yeah. Because I know they're gently used, and they didn't use it for long. And most of their baby things aren't super used. And so I was like, of course. So he gave me 2, which is what I needed, one for the bedroom, one for the kitchen, to keep Charlie and Sam out of stuff. And so yeah, so I'm gonna show them to y'all. It's a big gate too, but it's like specially formulated for like uneven type spaces, uneven doorways and stuff. So it should fit once I get it set up or whatever. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. Okay, hold on one second. So this is the gate. It's the safety first, perfect gate. And this is what it is. It's pretty big. And it says like it has an auto fit feature for moldings and uneven doorways, and it has a gate secure indicator, and so keeps the pets out, and it's from ages like 6 months to 24 months. And he gave me 2. He gave me 2 of these. So I have 2, one for the bedroom and one for the kitchen. And here's Charlie walking in, not sure if he wants to come in, being nosy, and Sam is sitting here chilling. So yeah, this is what it is. The safety first. I like it. So, and it's one less thing that I have to buy. Hallelujah. So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, thank you, brother, for giving that to me. So I really don't have a whole lot to update you guys on. We're just on cycle day 27. We're at 10 DPO, and so if all goes well today, my cycle usually starts like last cycle. I started spotting close to cycle day 27 in the evening. The spotting turned into bright red spotting, and then the very next day AF started with a vengeance on cycle day 28. So yeah, so we're gonna wait until cycle day 29, which is gonna be Wednesday the 1st. If nothing happens today, nothing happens tomorrow, as far as AF coming, we will test on Wednesday. So if you don't see me on Wednesday, then you know AF came. And so I hope to see you guys Wednesday. Because I really am so tired of this TTC and thing. Just ready to start the process, especially since I'm getting things. I'm not doing any, pre-pregnancy baby buys. I'm not, just too painful for me to do it. But I just took the gates because they're expensive and I need them. So, and I could use them now too to keep them out of, this room for a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I'm just excited when I got the gates. Because I'm just like, yes, one less thing I have to buy. And so y'all just keep waiting. We're waiting to see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep myself busy because I'm gonna clean up the house top to bottom, get all our tax information, get my tax information all set and organized. So as soon as that W-2 form come in the mail, pew, get it done and get it over, because I gotta not reinstate, update my FAFSA. If you guys don't know what FAFSA is, it's just like the college financial aid. I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Financial aid stuff, because I'm gonna be enrolling into another school probably this spring. It's a really good school, and they do like one course a month. So I know, it's gonna be fast, and I can graduate and get it the hell over with. Get my BA finally. I have my AA. I just need my BA. But anyway, enough of that. Hey, new subscribers. I know I have a couple of new subscribers, and so hey y'all, happy New Year. This year has been a crazy year. It was happy, sad, and I don't know if y'all care about my New Year's resolutions. I do want to, of course, lose weight. Everybody wants to lose weight but that's what I want to do. Be more, be better at working out and being healthy, and also eliminating toxic people from my life. That is like number one on my list, because if you don't really realize it, the people that you surround yourself with will determine whether or not you live long or not. And it's the truth. People will stress you out to the point where they will just, their negative energy will just suck the life out of you. So that's one of my New Year's, just to eliminate negative, consistently negative, and just people who are just constant trouble. Eliminate that. And of course, make some new friends. This year I really want to make some new friends, because it's kind of been like all about my husband and this and that. So we're done with that. I love you, honey. I love my husband, but we need to branch out and get our own friends, and kind of get like, that's why I can't wait to reconceive, so that I can join some mommy groups and make some friends, and just have that experience with other women and, other people, and so, and plus I want to go out more, like do a lot more activities. That's another resolution. I want to do more activities and stuff, and, yeah, so, I mean, my resolutions are like simple and to the point, so, and travel more. We really want to travel more, so yeah. Hopefully we can get all that stuff taken care of, and we can just start it. You don't have to conquer your New Year's resolutions right away, but you can just start it. So, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. If you guys are gonna go out, for New Year's Eve, be safe and steer clear from people who like to shoot and stuff. And if you can, try to get it back home. Like, don't stay out too late, because people are nuts. I mean, where I live in Florida, I mean, folks just robbing, places. Like, there's a lot of robberies happening. Everybody's, I don't know what's going on. People just robbing folks, and they just won't take what they want. They want to take, a person's life too. So please, 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 please be careful out there. We're going to my husband's family's house for New Year's. They're having a little cookout and a little celebration. And that's one of my other New Year's resolutions too, is to hang out with my husband's family more, because they're so sweet and they're very, very close knit, and they always hang out with each other. And I just want to get to know my mother-in-law better, you know, because she's so nice and sweet to me. And so, yeah. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll come up with some more stuff along the line, but, you know, I just want to strive to just be a better person, a more positive person, and, you know, do a better job of taking care of myself, because I have been slacking. And, you know, when you get into life and stuff, you really don't pay attention to certain things. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to take better care of myself, just so that I can look better, feel better, and be better. So just tell me down below if you have any plans for the new year, and regardless of what they are, if you want to conceive, if you want to start TTCing, if you want to stop cursing, you want to stop eating junk food, I mean, whatever it is, you know, let me know down below. I think it's fun. And I know everybody's like, oh, it's so cliche-ish, and whatever the case may be. So what? It's fun. You know, even if you don't conquer all of your New Year's resolutions, at least you made a plan, you know, because the Bible does say, write the vision and make it plain. You know, you have to have a clear and concise view of what you want to do and what direction you want to go into. And so as long as you have it in your mental Rolodex, or you have it written down, like, look, this is what I want to do with my life, this is how I want to live, or whatever the case may be, you may not hit every single, you know, goal on top of the head, but you have an idea, and that's all that counts. So Happy New Year, and stay tuned for live pregnancy tests, hopefully. And if not, we will be back next week for cycle 15, and we're just gonna keep on keeping on. That's it, no hard feelings. All right, talk to you guys later. Happy New Year! Bye.